Introduction: the power of starting small. Many traders dream of starting with thousands. But some of the greatest lessons in trading come when you start with just $100. This audiobook is your complete guide to mastering trading psychology, discipline, and money management, beginning from a humble account. Because trading isn't about how much you start with, it's about how wisely you manage what you have. Trading with $100 teaches discipline. It humbles your ego. It forces you to focus on process, not profit. If you can manage $100 with skill, patience, and emotional balance, you can manage any amount later. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully. Each chapter will take you deeper into the mindset and mechanics of turning a small start into a long-term success story. The psychology of starting small. When your account is small, your mind becomes your biggest opponent. You may feel impatient. You may think $100 is too little to make a difference. But remember, small capital trains great habits. You learn to value every dollar, wait for high-quality setups, control greed and fear. A small account forces you to trade only when it's worth it. That's discipline, and discipline is the true foundation of trading success. A $100 trader with discipline is stronger than a $10,000 trader without it. Setting realistic goals. The moment you deposit $100, forget about making hundreds a day. Your real goal is growth, not speed. Set small, achievable goals. 2% to 5% per week. That's only $2 to $5 weekly, but consistent growth compounds fast. Example: if you grow just 5% a week, your $100 becomes $1,200 in 1 year. It's not about getting rich fast. It's about developing consistency and control the habits that build wealth later. Choosing the right broker and leverage. With a small account, your broker choice matters a lot. Look for micro or cent accounts so you can trade small lot sizes. Low spreads and no hidden commissions. Moderate leverage. 150 or 1:100 is enough. Avoid extreme leverage, because when you multiply your risk, you multiply your stress. Remember, your goal is to stay alive, not to gamble. Risk management, the heart of survival. Every successful trader follows one golden rule. Never risk more than 1 to 2% of your capital on a single trade. That means if you have $100, the maximum you risk is $1 to $2 per trade. Why? Because losing small keeps you in the game long enough to win big later. Before every trade, ask, what's my entry? Where's my stop loss? Where is my take profit? If you can't answer, don't trade. That's how professionals protect their capital. The power of micro position sizing. Small accounts need small positions. If your stop loss is 30 pips and you only risk $1, your position should be around 0. 0.3 lots. Trading small keeps your emotions stable. Because when your risk is small, your fear is small, and when your fear is small, your decisions are clear. Big traders aren't brave. They're precise. They know exactly how much they can lose and still sleep peacefully at night. Strategy for small accounts. With a small account, you don't need 20 strategies. You need one that fits your personality and patience. Good choices include scalping short moves if you're fast and focused. Swing trading if you prefer calm, longer trades. Breakout trading if you like movement and volatility. But no matter the method, always follow a 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio. Risk $1 to make $2 or more. The secret is not finding the perfect system. The secret is following one system perfectly. The psychology of growth. Emotions will always test you. Fear of missing out, revenge after loss, greed after a win. But maturity comes when you can say, I don't need to trade, I need to trade right. Trading small teaches you emotional control. Every trade becomes a lesson in patience and humility. Real growth starts the moment you stop chasing profits and start chasing discipline. Compounding discipline. Imagine your $100 as a small seed. You water it every week with good habits, risk control, journal writing, self-review, patience. Over time, this seed grows into a powerful tree, strong, steady, and fruitful. Compounding doesn't only grow money. It compounds your skills and mindset. Every small improvement multiplies your future strength. Building trust with your system. Many traders fail because they change strategies too often. They never collect enough data to understand what works. But a real trader acts like a scientist. They test, record, and analyze 50 or 100 trades. Track your win rate, average loss, average gain, total growth. When you trust your data, your emotions lose their power. That's when trading becomes business, not guesswork. Turning $100 into a career. Your $100 is your training ground. It's not about the money, it's about the mastery. Once you're consistent, you can scale up your account slowly. Apply for prop firm funding. Manage investor money responsibly. Many funded traders began, just like you, with a small account, big patience, and quiet confidence. Trading is a skill. Once you prove you can protect and grow $100, the financial world starts trusting you with more. Protecting and growing your $100 capital. Before you grow, you must protect. Treat every dollar like gold. Respect your $100 as if it were $10,000. Trade only when the setup is clear and logical, never from boredom or impulse. Ask yourself, would I take this trade if my account were bigger? If not, wait. Set a daily loss limit. Professional rule. If you lose 3% in one day, stop trading. Walk away. Review. Because protecting mental capital is just as important as protecting money. Use stop loss always. Stop losses save your account and your sanity. Never trade without one. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. Avoid overleverage. Leverage is like a sharp knife. In skilled hands, it cuts food. In careless hands, it cuts fingers. Keep it small. Focus on survival, first profits will follow. Trade only when necessary. You don't need to trade every day. You need to trade correctly. One great setup a week beats 10 emotional trades a day. Patience is your invisible edge. Grow step by step. Start compounding slowly. Reinvest small profits. Add small deposits as you learn. Even adding $10 or $20 each month increases your growth speed. You're not just trading, you're building a business. Keep a trading journal. Write your trades, emotions, and lessons. Review weekly. Your journal is your private teacher. It reveals patterns, mistakes, and progress. Protecting capital is the first stage of mastery. Growing it comes next, naturally, gradually, and sustainably. Every dollar you protect today is a soldier that can fight for you tomorrow. Final chapter, the mindset of the $100 warrior. You're not defined by the size of your account. You're defined by the strength of your discipline. Every patient trade builds resilience. Every controlled loss builds wisdom. Every small win builds confidence. You're not just trading currencies, you're trading emotions, habits, and belief. So protect your capital. Trust your system. Stay patient. And remember, you can't control the market, but you can always control yourself. That's the mindset that turns $100 into a fortune slowly, wisely, and permanently. Start small. Think big. Grow smart. Trading success is never about capital. It's always about character. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel's huge library audiobooks. We have more book about financial, motivation, investing, learn more forex, trading, psychology, mindset. See you next books. Don't forget to subscribe if you want helps us. Please click on that black button you see down there.